What's up, Capoeiristas? What's up? What's up? Instructor Kashishi here, Capoeira in Indianapolis, the Capoeira Experience podcast. And right now, like I mentioned before, the last time, man, my office is a mess right now. But what I mentioned before is that I want to show you behind the scenes of what we do for the Batizado, how I do my Batizados. Right now, what I'm going to do is fix the cords. Now the cords are all dry. They're dry and ready to go. I haven't found my tripod for the camera, so I'm gonna set up here on the can. On the can. Okay, so let me see it's really quick here. So perfect, cool. So I personally hate this so much. I hate it. These little fussy things after. I've seen some bachizados, they do that. I don't like it. If you like it, let me know in the comments below. So, how I like to do it for my chords, okay? For my chords, I don't like these way too long, and I don't like way too short. I've seen both. I've seen all of them. I've seen like this. I see too short. I see too long. So what I like to do for my chords, I like to go. So this is the nut, right? I like to go hold the cord right below the nut. I leave a little bit loose and cut the rest. And that will leave pretty much all these, which will be this much. Okay. So I'm gonna show you. I haven't done neither the color yet. I will show you that in a minute. Okay. Let's cut this really quick. And this how it looks like. So I'm gonna be cutting every single of them, and I will show you the end result when I'm done. Perfect. Okay, so how I like it, I like to undo this section here because they get all like cramped up, or however you call it. But I like stretching this a little bit so it doesn't look as crazy. Then I will show later to my students how kind of like make it a little bit more pretty, but that's on them. And I have one more chord, and I will show you in 1 second. And we're done. We're done with this. The rest of these, all this trash, I'm gonna show you really quick. All this trash, like I just said, it's just trash. It's all this. This is what is left. All this crumb stuff. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna throw that away. And now I'm going to unwrap the cords to show you those half colors. Cool. Okay, now it's time for the truth. So I have only one cord here among all these that are only one full color. That's the yellow. Let me see. Oh, got it. That's the yellow. Of course, we don't have to do anything to this cord. It's all beautiful, nice, even yellow. So the previous video you saw before, if you see it, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go check it out there, because I show a little bit what we did with the cords. So how it works, let me show you really quick. So these, I'm no big fan of measurements. I like to eyeball everything. I think I should get into measurements. What do you think? So we do, for this yellow color, all of them, we dye all of them together. And what I did is I had a big pot, kitchen pot, just like normal, the biggest pot for kitchen, right? So it's not like the huge soup pot. I wanted to buy that one, but for this time, because it's just like 5 cords, we could have done everything in one medium regular kitchen pot, pasta pot or whatever. The one I really want is the huge one. I don't know if you go to an Asian store. In the Asian store, you go to the section of where all the appliances are. You're going to see this huge aluminum huge pot. I'm gonna look one day, and if I have the camera with me, I'll show you. So for my point is, I dye this, I do like halfway of the water, because this is going to make the water race. So I do pretty much, let me see, I did pretty much half of this. And I'm getting a call. I'll talk to you in 1 second. All right, cool, I'm back. I just got a call. I had to get in the phone really quick. Okay, so what I did, I used about half of this for 4 cords. If you're gonna dye one, I think a quarter of this is enough to have a really nice color. We cooked it for about 30 to 40 minutes, and to preserve the color, for some reason salt makes the color absorb really good, and it makes the color very nice and even. I don't know what it is about the salt. If you know, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know. I just know when I learned long time ago, that's what we used to do. And when I wash them, I haven't done it with this. I don't think if I'm gonna do it. Maybe. So you can also, when you done it, just wash the cord, just like dip in water. Don't put soap or anything. Just dip in water and add like a cup of vinegar. Just 1 cup of vinegar. Just white regular like dressing vinegar, whatever you have in your pantry. So I'm not sure. So I'm not used to you vlogging with this camera, so I'm not sure if my audio is really good with this. So I will figure it out once I'm editing. But I also got some microphones, and I'll see if how that works. So I'm gonna undo this section. Okay, let me back up. So we make sure the core is on the right spot. Hopefully they're good, because they shrink a little bit. And then we undo this. We undo all this braiding. Make sure you check the video out and you're going to see kind of what we did. I didn't vlog like the knot making, but once I get used to like the vlogging section or vlogging and recording, everybody is really comfortable with having a camera on their face. I am, but I know a lot of people are not. So I didn't want to have my students uncomfortable with having them a camera on their face. So I will be showing at some point how to make this knot, no jihasa. No jihasa, and it's called no jihasa because it looks like a rose in the center, because it looks like a, have you seen a blender, the water, when you blend the water or when you are blending something and it looks like the circle is going inside? It's pretty much what it looks like. No jihasa, hasa like rose. So yeah, I should have the knot, especially the knot section, a little bit longer in the water because it got a little bit faded. Everything looks perfect, but this section are a little bit faded, if you can see it here. So we cut that. Before we dye it is when we divide this, and I like to do plastic bag first because so the wrapping is right in the middle, right in the middle. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So it's right in the middle. You put two knots together, both knots together. You put it right in the middle, and you're going to wrap what is to the other side. You are not dyeing. I use just a plastic bag. I just roll the bag long ways and cut the bottom and cut the bottom and cut the top. Then I make little stripes. So I cut it, make little stripes, and roll this. Now, for this time, I put tape because the tape is gonna have this squeeze a little bit here. So I'm gonna be unwrapping these. I haven't done the tape in a really long time. I only used the bag, the plastic bag, but I never done the tape myself. I just had the idea. I don't know who I got it from, but let's see how it's going to turn out. I'm really excited to see this. I'm really excited to see this part because this is pretty cool to see, like how this looks like when it's undone. I'm very excited to see these, all of them. So I'm very excited. I see I'm halfway now. That's the only thing about this. You gotta be careful. Don't stop the cord too hard because you don't wanna cut the little braid, the braiding part, and you don't wanna cut yourself neither. So be careful doing this part if you are home. How you dye the cords? If you're an instructor or if you have done it, have you done it before? Have you guys done it before? If you have, let me know and see. I would love to see how you guys do it. Like I always said on the podcast, I like learning from everybody. From everyone in the Capoeira community because, like I mentioned before, everybody is valuable in the Capoeira community. Okay, here you go. Now the tape section. This little piece. It's a little pain in the butt, but that's okay. This is going to be fun to see. Really fun to see. I'm really excited to unwrap this. Let's see. Ooh, looks cool. Let me see. I'm so excited. I feel like those little kids that can unwrap their new toy fast enough to do it. Halfway. Ooh, man, actually with this tape, it's actually pretty nice because the color, oh yeah, baby, because the color doesn't go too far and it's actually really nice. Just a little bit, it leaks just a little bit, but it's so cool, man. It looks really nice. Of course, who's this? This was me, but of course it looks really nice right there. What do you think? Let me see. What do you think? There you go. What do you think? Pretty nice, right? Now I'm gonna do the rest and I'm gonna show you in 1 second. All right, and they are done. They are all done. Check this out. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. If you have idea how to make it perfectly, even let me know because I want to know. Okay, check this out. So this is how it looks like. Okay, the color went just a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. Just a little bit because of course the plastic wasn't tight enough. Here it was tight enough and this one was tight enough, but you know, doesn't really matter because the knot goes around here, so it doesn't really matter that much. So that's pretty much the cord. And after this, I don't want to make long ass videos, so you can enjoy the video. It's not long and boring. It's a boring. Okay, so now it's time for me to hang all these cords and just wait and have them ready for the Batizado. Super excited. February 26th and 27th, the Capoeira Experience Festival in Indianapolis from the Capoeira Experience podcast and Capoeira Indianapolis. I hope, if you're watching, I really hope one day you get to join me, you join us, so we can share and exchange experience. Because Capoeira is about experience. Capoeira is pretty much about growing together. So this is part of the growth and part of hard work, training. Keep training, keep supporting your school, and let's have more bachizados. Let's travel. But first, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you go subscribe so you can follow this journey. You can see how we travel. You can see any of my travels. Local travels, probably classes, probably behind the scenes on the classes. And yeah. Okay, thank you so much.